Yo, 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 it's time. It's your man, M.A.S. I'm back with another one. Um, so definitely like a slow week in terms of, I was originally going to do like an anime review on the show called I Shaved, so something, something, inappropriate teenage girl, something, right? I'm butchering the title, but I was going to do a review on that. But see, what had happened was I made the Dragon Ball video, and apparently, Dragon Ball fans got me out of it. Like they got me out of it. Maybe it was YouTube too. I don't know, but the thumbnail. So I definitely had to take that thumbnail down. They hit me with something like sexually inappropriate. So the show that I was gonna do a review on is definitely rated R. Like even me watching the show, the Shaved something show, um, they're definitely pushing boundaries. I had like a really dope video kind of highlighting how I was like commending them, and then getting up to episode 5, I'm like, all right, this is kind of crossing more and more boundaries. Like, not trying to say they were showing titties or they were showing, booty, but they were definitely crossing that boundary where like the girl was kind of grabbing the guy's crotch, and I was like, how is this anime in the top 10, right? 'Cause I want to try to do reviews on more recent stuff, 'cause I'm assuming this is what the people are watching. So I'm like, yo, got some perverts. This is what the people are watching. Yeah, so I kind of have to shift gears because I don't want that video to be taken down, because I guess that whole series is going to be extreme perversionist. So yeah, I just made up that word. So I decided to do a review on how an anime called How the Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. It's an isekai. I know, I caved. I'm just looking at animes to review, and that was one of the animes that was kind of rated pretty high. That was on like a lot of similar lists. Again, if you guys have animes that you guys want me to watch and review, let me know. But for the most part, I caved. I'm gonna watch the isekai. I My vendetta against isekai is like that. That's like the go-to now. That's like the people talk about like the hottest rapper. That's like the hottest thing now in anime. It's like, yo, throw people into another world and boom, you got a story. Boom, you got a premise. Boom, you could create. I feel like isekais, there's no sense of needing to like creativity. There's no sense for that, just because it's so easy to, you're in a made up world, so you could create any kind of rules you want. Like if you're creating like in my opinion, like a modern story, or like just a general story, you gotta have explanations. You can't Dragon Ball Z everything where it's like, all right, well, he's just gonna power up to Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 5 and Super Saiyan 60. It's like, all right, well, how is that process happening? Like, if you create like an actual series in my brain, it's like, all right, I need an explanation. But with isekai, it's a made up world, so you don't really need too much explanation. You can literally just throw it in there. So I mean, that's my vendetta of isekai at the moment. Like, it's just too much of an easy, in my opinion, too much of an easy getaway to create amazing story plots, but like with no real explanation. So, but this series, the guy who built the kingdom, seems good. Like I said, it was rated on numerous different like lists. So I'm definitely gonna watch it and give you guys my review once I get up to episode 5. It's probably gonna be like short, because I'm probably gonna run through the 5 episodes. So in between that, I think there's this other show that I'm gonna watch. I typically don't like to bounce around shows. I like to give my undivided attention and really dissect stuff. Just for the sake of content. Once I finish the guy rebuilding the hero, the guy rebuilding the kingdom, I'm going to do one on another one as well. Probably one on Crunchyroll, because I'm not sure. I don't think this one is on Crunchyroll. So I'll do a review on that and give you my take on how I feel. Like I said, the premise so far seems pretty good, so I think I'll be into it. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. Again, I can't really be creating no sexually inappropriate content. I guess YouTube be trying to monetize your boy, so yeah, I ain't trying to get monetized. And again, could have been Dragon Ball Z fans. Yeah, I be out here. even though I was telling the truth. But yeah, on a side note, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Check out my link to my Patreon. If you haven't read my story, I'm going to start making more videos catered towards just the comment, like kind of explaining certain things in the world and the premise. But the way I've been describing it to some people is, it's like Aladdin. It's like the doper version of Aladdin. You know, the aspect of a person and a genie, but the other side. So Aladdin was the good guy, and the genie was essentially like a positive figure, like a protagonist. So Citizen Evil is essentially gives you that kind of vibe of like an Aladdin story plot, like a powerful entity trapped in something, but is literally from the other side. Like I think his name was Jafar, or if I'm butchering his name, my bad. Aladdin fans, don't take my video down. People stay taking my video down. Whatever his name, Apu or Hajar, whatever his name is. That evil genie that was red, like the blue one, I guess is good, and the red one, I'm assuming is supposed to be bad. I don't know how you guys come up with your social premises, but yeah, so it's literally like a story like that, but coming from that kind of perspective. Like, all right, what if we told the story of that guy and his red genie? I think he was a genie, but pretty much showing the story from that perspective, but on a long-term basis, and of course the anime style. So I feel like that's the easiest way I could explain it to people to kind of have it click. Powerful entity trapped in some kind of object, this case being a book, and him trying to find ways to free the entity from the book because he made a deal with the entity to save his delusional girlfriend, or his crush, the woman he's been hampering over since the end of time. And in return for saving her, it's like, hey, you gotta find a way to free me from this book. So he becomes a simp. Like, all right, I'll do whatever you need me to do to help you free from the book. And I don't want to spoil too much of the story, but that's how things progress, and he does something that kind of bounds him to the book. So yeah, more on that coming soon. But anime review is going to be on how the realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Oh, I got it right this time. I'm gonna try to do anime reviews on content that's, I guess, not too much sexually explicit. I would get demonetized, and I don't want that. So, yeah, some more content coming soon. Don't worry about the messy background. You're gonna get used to it. This your man M.A.S, and I'm out here.